get dangerous. It's about to get dangerous.
Oh my gosh, it's episode 269 of the Midnight in the Bay podcast. I'm your host, Alex Woody, and I am sure glad to be here for you folks, aka my grandma who's hard of hearing. I think she just clicked on us to give her support because I asked her, "Hey, grandma, did you listen to my podcast?" And she said, "What's a podcast?" So we're smiling, hee hee, and we're thinking about quitting um, online video games. I don't know about you, but I get angry. I was playing earlier. I'm just so horrible, you know what I mean? And when you're bad at something, you get angry. You know what I mean? No wonder I didn't stick with baseball or football or any of the sports. Swimming, karate, shooting. I didn't stick with any of them. And I thought, online, let's give it a shot. Video games are supposed to be fun, and you're playing a stranger. So I played this morning before work, easier than reading the newspaper. And this black guy is just talking mad shit. You suck, you stink, you're horrible. And I didn't say anything because it's Martin Luther King Day. I let him have that one. Tomorrow, though, if I play him. Oh, you gonna get it, boy. No. But we will try to get better. I will say that. I think I will dedicate my entire well-being into video games just so I can beat this one guy. Um, Motherfucker 72, I'm coming for you. If don't fuck my mom. The name kind of scares, A motherfucker 72. If you fuck 72 moms, don't fuck mine. Grandma, watch out. I'm pumped to be here. I did celebrate Martin Luther King Day by painting my face brown. White people liked it. Black people didn't. They screamed and hollered, and I had to run. But I got exercise. I ran 10 blocks, and let me tell you, my Jordans are killing me. We learn stuff every day. I don't recommend going to the bathroom at a asparagus festival. I was driving down a street the other day and was abruptly stopped by a huge group of Samoans. Oh, hi. And The Rock and his family were having a conversation in the street. They saw me, but they didn't move. Did I honk? What do you think? I'm crazy? Well, I know you guys probably do, but not that crazy. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm a honk so I can get my ass beat by a couple redwood trees. I think I wait. Yeah, I waited 8 hours. I had to call in the sick to work because I couldn't move. I couldn't reverse. I decided to sit there and watch this family of mountains talk to each other and laugh at me as I cried in the car with my mom and grandma on the phone. Watching the NFL playoffs this weekend, and I saw a lot of gambling commercials. I also noticed at the end of the commercial telling you to gamble, they put in a gambling addiction little segment. Like, oh yeah, 1-800 addicted to gambling. They put that up there. You know how long they put it up there? 5 seconds. 2-minute commercial, and then they put a 5-second. This could ruin your life. Bye. Back to the game. You did not see that. Put all your money on the table. Ruin your life. Ruin your marriage. Put the mortgage on. My grandfather used to bet the horses. Hey, what happened to the rent check? Said the dog ate your homework. The horse ate your mortgage. I killed a mosquito in the bathroom the other day, and I didn't clean it up. I left it on the ground. To send a message to the other ones. The guy that looks like the Muffin Man will end you. I saw a bumper sticker that read, Jesus makes me a winner. He was in a beat up 87 Corolla. Oh, yeah, winning. His other car's a Ferrari. Love the optimism. I had a friend who was dating someone with Down syndrome and didn't know it. Yeah, that was awkward when I had to break the news to him. That's how dumb I am. I broke the news to him with her next to her, to him. That's how dumb she was. She didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. Like Down syndrome. Was gonna break two newses. Hey, buddy, we gotta talk to you for a second. Yeah, she's not Asian, all right? I'm going to hell. I already know that guy. You know, it's funny. I think sometimes I might have a sick sense of humor because I like posted a comedy clip the other day and people were messaging, "Oh my God, is this real? Holy, you're crazy. This is, thumbs down. You find this witty, you should keep your day job." Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for the support. Well, I think people forget these are jokes. We're not serious. As comedians, myself, we gotta be normal all day, aka just not joking. This is the time when we can joke about stuff. You joked about that? You're crazy. You can't joke about certain stuff. And you talk shit about China because you sound like them. I think my problem is I can joke about anything, and there's a lot of people out there that can't. And this video, I'm telling you, it triggered some people. But then I heard from pros, you're on a good track with a joke if it's offending people. I don't know. A priest that fuck kids told me that, so I don't know. I don't. Comedy, it's weird, you know. But we're keeping the video up. We're keeping the video. You can go on my Instagram _AlexWoody Comedy, and you tell me what you think. The video is called "The Kids." Um, the audience was laughing, but then sometimes this clip, especially, sometimes it doesn't pick up all the laughing, so you kind of do look like a crazy person. But I like it. And someone that's been doing comedy for a long time, I was talking to, told me to quit. You're a loser. But then he also told me, do what makes you laugh. Do what finds funny. Fuck the rest of them. You know what I mean? And it's so true. I'm not doing this for people I don't know, and I'm not gonna pander to people. You know what I mean? I'm not getting paid. No one's writing a script except me. I'm getting paid. Oh, cool! I got paid $20 for the set. If I get paid $20 a set, I'm experimenting. I'm not talking about fucking a horse on stage. I'm doing new jokes. I'm trying different styles of comedy. I did one show where I roasted a bunch of Asian people, and I got stabbed 12 times after with a bunch of chopsticks. So I ain't doing that again. You gotta try different forms. Yeah, just got back from the trip. You gotta check out the Mexico episode. Go to Midnight in the Bay on YouTube. All the apps. The last episode, it was in Mexico. I filmed it right there in the jungle, and all the workers are looking at me like, "What the fuck is this guy? This guy?" And I had a worker come up to me. You Hollywood? You LA? You movie star? Yeah, yes I am. Yes I am. I swear to God, I signed like 20 autographs in Mexico. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All the hotel staff are bowing. Ended up getting the whole vacation, for free because they thought I was gonna put them all in my next movie. It's good to lie. It's good to lie. But I'm happy to be back. Um, Happy to be back on my toilet. You don't really appreciate your toilet until you've been gone in the jungle for over a week. With mosquitoes biting your ball sack and butthole. Huh, I didn't know mosquitoes like blood out of the anus. Like I sat on my toilet when I got here and I was like, I had like a religious experience. I was like, oh my God. Hallelujah. 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 I mean, I was captivated by my toilet seat. I forgot that there was imprints of my butt in my toilet seat. You forget about that. And you don't have to worry about smelling other people. And you don't have to worry about, you know, hey, you want to jerk me off? Like, I hate going in those bathrooms. I'm like, dude, why are you telling me that? And they're like, well, you used the bathroom in a swingers club. I'm like, well, good point. That's a valid point, but I had to take a shit. Look at me. You ever run into a place and you don't realize what it is until you're taking a shit? That happened to me. I ran into a gay club and I didn't realize it. And I'm wearing really short shorts and I'm wearing a tight shirt. And I'm sitting there and I'm bebopping my feet. I'm going, whoop, boop, boop, ba doo, ba doo, boo. Yeah, because sometimes I sing on the toilet just to kind of help it get out. You know what I mean? And I just see this foot come over. Hey, buddy. I'm like, hey. He's like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, good. You know? And it's awkward when you're talking to someone taking a shit. But I didn't want to be rude. My mom, answered me, raised me with good morals. And he goes, want to have fun? I'm like, what am I not gonna say yes? Who doesn't want to have fun? I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, yeah, I want to have fun. Like, I think I might go on a roller coaster soon. Like, yeah. And then before I knew it, the door in front of me opens, and this guy's got his penis out. I'm like, yeah, I want to have fun, just not like this. Like, can we go on a roller coaster or something? He's like, yeah, sure. And he pulled up his pants. We left the place, went to Six Flags, and got a new friend. His name's Jeffrey. He's an older Filipino dude. He doesn't really speak good English, but had a good time on the roller coasters. And I taught him manners. I said, hey, dude, you can't whip out your dick. That's rude. So we're changing lives every day. We're helping people. We're helping people. Mexicans and Americans, I realized this when I was over in Mexico, they're very similar. They both like to eat. We both like to drink, and we like women with big asses. That's for sure, right? And we like racist jokes. I couldn't believe the racist jokes that people liked over there. And I was like, "Oof," even I was like, oh my God. Some of the guys over there at the hotel that work there, I'm chopping up at the bar, just talking, and they're going off. I'm like, you can't say that. I'm saying that. Look at me. I'm saying, like, you can't say that. And it made me realize, white people, no. But it made me realize, white people ain't the most racist. There's some other cultures out there though. Ooh, you said what? you know, and because we're slave owners, we just got a bad rap. Ugh, the white cops. But I want to tell you, there's some other races that are just as bad or worse. I realized that. I was like, oh, shoot. Ain't taking my friend Darnell down here, I tell you that. And I started thinking about that too. I'm like, God damn, people think it's hard to be black in America. Trying to be black in Mexico. I can't even imagine it. Man, especially if you don't know Spanish. Whew, better take a white friend. Actually, better take a Mexican friend. You know what I mean? Whew, telling you. Crazy. You can drink every day on vacation, morning, noon, night, and hey, you're on a trip. Enjoy yourself. But as soon as you come home and you start drinking all day, you got a problem. I came home. I had the day off next when we got back. And I started pouring a drink in the morning because that's what we're doing on vacation. My wife goes, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, pouring a drink. She's like, you can't. I'm like, why? She's like, it's the morning. I'm like, but I got the day off, and then I realized, oh, I'm back home. Vacation's over. If you're not by a pool or a beach, you can't drink during the day. You know, people, you're a loser if you drink all day. Oh, I wish I could just live every day like vacation. I'd probably be dead. It's probably not good. I live every day like it's vacation. It's good. I get serious and I drink tea at night and I read a chapter of a book. Like it's good to find out what's going on in local news and talk about it with your spouse. It's good to be back to the grind. People say, I'm on the grind. No, you know what the grind is? Living in a third world country, trying to make enough money for your family. That's a fucking grind. You hear white people, I I'm gr- I had to go to work and then I had to go to FedEx and then I bought a muffin. Hashtag the grind. Oof. If, I- if you saw some people that lived in the jungle that don't have running water, all that, whew, load up the AKs. Hey, I will say this is crazy. I looked up some other locations to go to Mexico, and I was looking at a city, and it said 5 decapitated bodies found near resort, and I was like, I don't think I'll be going there. Yeah, and then it said children 10 years old may be fighting against the cartel. Like the military is hiring 10-year-olds. I started thinking about my son. Huh. Oh, I can't find a babysitter. I'll send him to Mexico. He'll learn how to. It'll be like the Boy Scouts for him. He'll learn how to build a campfire. He'll learn how to eat and learn how to shoot some people. Daddy, I shot a guy in the head. Oh, good job, son. You better get back to fucking your mom. Then you want a brother or sister. I ate a big double cheeseburger, bacon burger before we got on the plane coming home. Bad mistake. Yeah, I wiped out so many nostrils in the plane. There's people looking back. You ever fart and people are like confused? They're like, "What? What's happening?" They're looking around. Who's hurting me? you know? I'm just like I'm just like farting, and I'm watching the two guys in front of me because I'm in coach because I'm poor, and it's just everyone's close together. And the guy kept looking at me, and then I don't know if you've ever done this when you farted and you don't want to admit it to you. You look back. Like every time the guy looked at me, I'm like, yeah, what the fuck? Meanwhile, my pants are like soaked in heat from the fart. I'm like, yeah, what the hell? And I'm like, the other part of me is like this. I'm sick. I know I'm sick. I'm like waving it to the guy. um, really, that's all my notes? Jesus Christ. Oh, I thought I ran out of stuff to talk about. They say millennials aren't having kids. Yeah, because everyone that grew up in the 2000s had a hot laptop on their crotch. No working sperm. You know what I mean? Like, so many of my friends and I would be, oh yeah, let's hang out. And then we'd be on our laptops watching like a game or something. None of my friends have kids. You know what I mean? Like, there's a reason. It's the hot laptops. Oh, oh, oh my God. Oh, hang on. I just threw up in my mouth. Oh, it's hard. It's hard being a fat guy. Hard being a fat guy. Whew. You ever throw up in your mouth when you're doing a podcast? Horrible. Um. Oh, that really burned the throat there. Oh my God. Hang on a second. Yeah. You still hear me? Yeah. Hey, babe. Can you make me a drink real quick? I just threw up in my mouth. I need something to wash it down with. I'm recording. Sorry. Like the Tupac shirt. She really does have she really is wearing a Tupac shirt. Uh, how to get her? How to, she's been doing the laundry by herself. had to get some apparel that would scare off some of the criminals. You know what I mean? Oh, I won't fuck with her. She likes hardcore rap. Look at her. She's a gangster. So if you ever want to get something for your spouse because you're scared for their life, get them a Tupac shirt. I mean, it's still early. We just got it, so she could still be fucked with, but hopefully not. It's good to have a female in your life too that get you stuff. She's getting you a drink right now. Are you kidding me? My friends are like, I don't want to get married. I don't want to. No, I don't want to settle down. Really? They'll get you a fucking drink. Look at this. And I'll like, oh. And when they come back, you're gonna be a sweetheart. You gotta play the game. She's probably spitting in it. She's slowly probably putting poison in it. You know, I saw this news of this woman. She finally went to jail, but it took years to catch her. She slowly put eye drops in her husband's coffee every morning. Apparently, over time, the chemical and I oh, she's done. I don't want to give her details. Thank you, babe. Do you want to be on the podcast? No, thank you. Okay. So apparently, I didn't want her to hear that, so she wouldn't get any clues of how to kill me. She probably already knows. Probably already died. But this lady put eye drops in her husband's drink slowly over time, and then he died, and they couldn't figure it out for the longest time. And then some 9-year-old kid was like, "Did you check the glucose levels?" And then they checked it, and Diane, whatever, she went to jail. Mm. Oh yeah, definitely poison. Hmm. Oh, that's good. So I'm out to dinner with my dad, and you know, after you have dinner with a family member, you hug them, kind of like, "Hey, appreciate you picking up the check." Hug, you know what I mean? Love you. Eventually, maybe in 10 years, I'll finally pay for a meal. You know, it's like a polite thing that, you know, love you. You know what I mean? And I'm hugging my dad, and this old lady comes out, and she goes, "Oh," and she started clapping. Both my dad look at each other. Then I smoke weed in the bathroom. Weird. And then I started looking at the lady. She was this. Who does that? You know what I mean? Those are the people I want to beat up. Those are the weirdos, right? Mm. Oh, you gotta love poison. Mm. The shirt I'm wearing, Fago. You know, I can't speak Spanish, but take these guys out. These guys are dope. I love these guys. I was on their podcast, and the link is in my Instagram _Alex Woody Comedy. I wish I could say the name, but I don't speak Spanish, so I can't say it, guy. I don't know if you can tell, but my wife lets me build Legos and have trophies. No, I'm kidding. That would be weird if this was my room. No, this is my son's room. I kicked him out. I said, "This is my room now." So he's sleeping outside. But yeah, this would be weird. This was my room. You guys would be like, "How is this guy driving?" Oh, look at the belly. I don't care anymore. You see the belly? See that? That's an Audi, bro. I don't trust people with Audi. No, that's an innie. That's an innie. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. I got it mixed up. Mom smoked weed during my birth, but no, an innie. That's what I got. I don't trust people with Audis. I really don't, especially the car. They break down all the time. But no, the Audis are weird looking, right? I'm offending so many people. All my listeners, aka my grandma. I think she has an Audi. It'd be weird if you knew what your grandma's belly button was, right? It'd be weird if you memorized all your family's belly buttons. Well, Donnie has an Audi. Eddie has an Innie. My aunt Martha has an Audi Innie. My mom used to have an Audi. Now she has an Innie. You know what I mean? Like that would be that's too close to family. You know what I mean? Like I get people that maybe call every day, but that's a little too much. Their parents. But knowing belly buttons, that's too close. You may need to find a friend if you know all your family's belly buttons, or a therapist. Probably therapist, probably both, right? Hmm. It's gonna be hard for weird people too to find friends. But you know, Probably back in the day it was harder, but now I guess you got the internet. You can just go online and go reddit.com/families belly buttons. You can just find friends there. I appreciate everyone that came out to what shows did I have last week? Oh, Copper Spoon. I was at Copper Spoon last week. Thank you for coming out. I know all you guys came out to see just me. No, I'm kidding. Good comedians on the show. And I watched some of the other comedians. I'm like, God damn, I gotta step the game up. It fires you up. It makes you want to be better when you watch other comedians, and especially if they're like friends. You're like, he's the guy started like yesterday, and he's better than me. Like, I gotta start writing and pretending I beat up my family for laughs. It's crazy too what people will laugh at. I really like to explore that. Sometimes I'll say like the most foul shit just to see if people laugh. But you gotta have fun with it. You gotta just, like I said, I got paid one time with a chicken sandwich. You know what I mean? Like if you're not having fun, you should just quit. And that's most people just quit when they're like, I can't. I'm stressed out with my jokes. I can't. It's so stressful being a comedian. Figure out bits. Trying to figure out a bit for a chicken sandwich. You know, like come on, guys, just have fun. Do what you can. I just realized I didn't look like Tom Segura. I just looked at my face. It was weird. I'm like, who are you? You ever been that high? You're like, how'd you get in my house? You're looking in the mirror. You're like, who? Like, oh God, I did get old. What happened to me? You have like a mental breakdown. And then that happened to me one time. My buddy gave me mushrooms, and I had like, psychotic break at night. Couldn't sleep. Like, cried. And then my buddy called me the next morning. He's like, huh, how'd you like the mushrooms? They're great, aren't they? I was like, oh my God, it was so fun. Yeah, they're great, guy. Mm. I oh, by the way, podcast brought to you by Silvertongue Audio. Go to their website, silvertongueaudio.org. You'll see my podcast there, Midnight in the Bay. Perfect for you if you want to sit back and listen to a guy that's crazier than you. Go there, all free downloads. Check it out. Then check out some other podcasts on there. Dazed and Disturbed. It's about a guy that hangs out with Mary Jane. It talks about dark subjects, make likes of them. It's very fun, entertaining. And then also check out the NPC podcast, the non-player character podcast. That's a fun one. It's about video games, something I hold dear to my heart. Oh. And they're in the industry, so they know what they're talking about. They're not just a dork that likes to play video games but knows nothing about them. They're dorks that know video games. So you gotta love people that know what they're talking about. You gotta love people that like to have fun, and they do both. So check out NPC Podcast, check out Dazed and Disturbed, and of course check out my narcissistic. I know, hi. So go to silvertongueaudio.org and go to my Instagram _AlexWoodyComedy to check out my upcoming dates. I will be at Alameda Comedy Club this weekend hosting for the very funny Renee Percy. So that's Friday, 7 to 9 o'clock, and Saturday, 7 to 9 o'clock shows. So that should be fun. I'm really pumped up about that, and I'm hosting. So I'm gonna bring the energy. I know I'm low energy sometimes. That's because of Mary Jane. So I won't smoke that day. I mean, maybe I will. I mean, maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. And then we'll have a couple of Red Bulls. But it's gonna be fun. We're gonna bring the energy. We're gonna have fun. Love that club. The food's amazing. So yeah, go check that out. Come out. Fucking we'll have fun. We'll have fun. But anyways, I wanted to share one last thing. And then I'll get you guys out here. I appreciate you guys spending a half an hour a week with me. Usually shows are like a half an hour. If I have a guest, the shows are usually an hour. If it's just me, I try to keep it. We're at 33 minutes, but I try to keep it a little low just because I know it's asking a lot. There's so many things you listen to. So I appreciate you guys listening to me. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you tell whoever, seriously. I'll take serial killers. I'll take pedophiles. I'll take whoever. I need the listens. um, I was talking to a guy, and we're talking about marriage and stuff, right? And he's on his second marriage, he was telling me how his first marriage, he finally just was real, and he was like, you know, it was a vanity reason with the first marriage. And then he showed me a picture of his new wife, and she had skin tags, she was cross-eyed, and she had a peg leg. All I could think about was, geez, what the first wife looked like. Guys, that's been the show. I appreciate you guys listening. I really do. I am bringing guests. I've had people ask me, when can I come on the show? I got some guests lined up for you. It's going to be fun. I've got some more news articles lined up for you. We're going to bring the news. If I don't bring a guest next week, I'm bringing some news. Okay, let me tell you guys, I'm bringing some news. So hang tight, stick with me. God bless. And remember, if I ever become famous, you can be like, oh, I remember when he was in his kid's room and he joked about killing his family. Okay, so yeah, love you. Bye.